Hey everyone, it's Bennett here, your fantasy football commish. Time for another weekly update blog. Missed last week, not sure exactly why. Was busy and just for some reason didn't get to it. So we're going to do week 10 and week 11 recaps here of the ForrestLand MishMash Fantasy Football League. So let's get right to it. Things are heating up. After week 11, we only have 3 weeks of the regular season left for the fantasy playoffs. And still a lot to be determined here. So let's, before we get to week 11, let's do week 10. The big game of the week, I guess, in terms of points was Ray Finkel's Kicking Academy defeating the Idaho Darth Taters. Tough luck for the Darth Taters, who have been struggling to score points all year. They finally put up a gaudy point total. They get the second most points in the league. But unfortunately, they lose to Ray Finkel's Kicking Academy by 3 points, 181 to 178. So tough luck for the Taters. They fall to, I guess, 1-9. Big movement for the Chicago Travelers, who started the year, I believe, 0-4. Have at this point won 5 out of 6 to get to the 500 mark, swamping the. You got beat by a girl who's had trouble scoring points lately. They did rebound for a nice week 11, which I'll get to in a minute. But Chicago Travelers pull even to 500, defeating You Got Beat by a Girl. Hartford Whalers didn't get that many points, but they did defeat the Catonsville Cartel 129-94. Cartel picked a bad time for a terrible week. I believe that was the week Mike Vick got hurt. Scored only 94 points to not only lose the game, but also lose the season point total lead for the league. They fell to 500. Whalers making a nice move with Brady and Cam Newton. I think actually Brady was on a bye last week. Let's take a quick look at the score to see the breakdown there. No, Tom Brady had a nice week in week 10, and the Whalers get the win. Toy Soldiers lose to Third and Oolong. They get the Third and Oolong get the much needed win, 142-132. So a lot of close games this week. Finally, we have the Vikings defeated the Slim Aussies. Slim Aussies got a respectable 129 points, which was good enough to retake the league point total lead for the season. But the Vikings took care of business with Aaron Rodgers getting 32 points on Monday night. So a big win for the Vikings in Third and Oolong. The Vikings, don't have the most points for the lead, for the season, but they do have a very respectable record, and they may be peaking at the right time. So a lot of close games in week 10. Let's move to week 11, which just finished up here last night. Some more close games. Here we go. Let's talk about a nice divisional matchup between the Slim Aussies and the Catonsville Cartel. Slim Aussies scored a very respectable 147 points. Michael Crabtree finally had a good game. This game was interesting because the Cartel had Jay Cutler throwing to Johnny Knox for the Slim Aussies. Also in the same game, Phillip Rivers and Ryan Matthews. So the Chargers-Bears game had a lot of players in this game and really affected the outcome of this week. Jay Cutler had a very nice game. He did score a QB sneak touchdown, which helped. But the big thing was Johnny Knox, who has really done nothing all year. The only reason the Slim Aussies had him in is because Jerry Maclin and Julio Jones were both out. So I threw in Johnny Knox just because I had to, and he got 3 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown. First touchdown all year, most yards in a game all year. So that really saved the Slim Aussies, having Johnny Knox have a good game at just the right time. Did just enough to cancel out Jay Cutler, and of course Jay Cutler got hurt. So the Cartel are going to be struggling. Not only do they lose Tough, but they also lose their main quarterback. Now they do have Tim Tebow, but Mike Vick and Cutler both being hurt, that's really going to hurt them. But really, it came, after all that being said, it came down to the Monday night game, And shockingly, Wes Welker only got 4 points, needing 14. So, I was just expecting Welker to have like 7, 8 catches, maybe 60, 70 yards, and get the 14 points, no problem. But yet, somehow he didn't get any catches till late in the game, and only got 4 points. So the Aussies, walk away with a nice 147 to 137 point victory.